China's immense knowledge and capabilities in renewable energy will go a long way in ensuring that we unlock the huge potential of renewable energy assets in our continent and investments in green manufacturing, green industrialization. And I again want to take this opportunity to thank the government of China for its commitment to invest in industrialization in our continent, in modernizing agriculture in our continent, and in also working with us on the development of human capital and matters talent development in our continent. Africa is emerging as the last frontier of global industrial transformation. With its tremendous endowments of millions of youthful, skilled, and educated young people, abundant natural resource wealth, including minerals and expansive tracts of arable land, as well as green energy potential, Africa possesses unique capacity to drive the next phase of global industrialization. This means that Africa can become the world's clean, green, cheap global manufacturing hub if the right volumes of investment is directed to our continent within a short time. Africa is also a vast market of over 1.4 billion people. Under the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, Pan-African integration is taking off to a highly promising start, with a GDP of $3.5 trillion, which is expected to rise to $4.2 trillion by 2027 in just about 3 short years. The digital economy contributed only 4.5% of Africa's GDP, although it is expected to increase significantly by 2030. The transformational impact of the digital economy is tremendous. By facilitating innovation, research, and development, it has sustained the acceleration of technological transformation to such an extent that absolute paradigm shifts have become normalized punctuations to the global rhythm of change and growth. In only a few decades, we have seen the hopeful beginnings of basic computer programming, as well as the latest advances in artificial intelligence and other cutting-edge technologies. The digital economy has disrupted the traditional economy, reorganized many of its sectors, and abolished others while introducing new ones. It has redefined knowledge, education, information, and entertainment as goods and services, whilst questioning our assumptions about capital, work, leisure, and productivity. The rise of social media has democratized privileges and services that before were enjoyed by a select few, and has facilitated the lucrative monetization of non-traditional goods and services and productivity in activities that in earlier times did not qualify as gainful work.
即人权标准，推动国家所有与人工智能相关的领域和。
Pour la civilisation du monde.
全球文明倡。
L'on note chaque année un gap, le chemin de fer,
布拉柴维尔和黑角铁路。第三，建设冈德基、金沙萨和伊莱波铁路。
La navigabilité sur les fleuves comme l'ensemble de ces corridors.
在以上这些重大的走廊建设过程当中，
请肯尼亚总统鲁托阁下致辞。Let's welcome His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya.
Annually, accelerate industrialization in priority sectors that will simultaneously reduce poverty, celebrate the profound positive impact of true friendship and the destiny on the destiny of nations and peoples. This friendship developed in a shared win-win arrangement. This is therefore a unique opportunity to bear witness to, and let me say this, that China has a special place, with no doubt, to enhance the competitiveness of Africa by doing two very important things to us in the global south and especially in Africa. Number one is for China to work with us in the reform of the international financial institutions so that we can leverage on these institutions and use China's muscle to invest more in those institutions and to work with us in its reform so that countries in the developing world can access more concessional development financing to lift the huge burden on many African countries of liquidity that they experience at this point in time. We want to thank China for China's willingness to invest in our regional multilateral development banks, the Africa Development Bank, Afrexim Bank, Trade Development Bank, to facilitate Africa's growth and development initiatives. And I want to use this forum to thank the government of China for that consideration. Today, the digital economy is accessible to everyone with access to a mobile phone, and consequently, the world which we knew of diverse peoples dispersed across distant continents has given way to a global village where all interaction, whether it is conflict, collaboration, or competition, is only a click away from a button. Ultimately, this is the irresistible promise of the digital economy: its capacity to be inclusive, democratic, to empower individuals and groups with global reach and limitless opportunity, and make possible the most efficient exchange of goods, services, and information.